breaks in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
19 Lions. 70 Lions.
Now Shuck on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there, not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And Mahomes going to shift him around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down.
21 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes, 27 yards. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. No gain on the screen there in second down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Riggs. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
Shuck now to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
49-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Argelati.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. Gonna look deep here for Pacheco. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
This one is incomplete.
Well, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Shuck. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check up.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On the counter, here's Kamara. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. Back to Kamara for another catch. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So also air here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this right beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of the second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only do they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He tried to get answer. Good chill.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A give right side for Pacheco. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
45-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
on the handoff, it's Pacheco. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Mahomes now on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And second down, right back to Hunt. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 6.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 38 yards. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14, Saints 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come on.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
4th
6.
quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Again, it's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
He's back to throw. And this throw incomplete. So the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Good game, but
And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's
good game.
touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7.
Saints 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Third down, shot from the gun. That is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Connecting with Hill. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Mustang 19, Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. Riggs, say, hey. Check out.
Shuck looking to throw once more. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Come on, set. Hurt, Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Shuck here on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation